Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Through the Glass Table. I'm your host, Ismael Bustamante.
And I'm the black one, Everett.
And today we're going to be talking about Ant-Man. Now, the movie stars Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, who is an ex-convict trying to find a second chance to be a good father. His redemption comes in the unlikely form of a doctor named Hank Pym, who is played by Michael Douglas.
The two conspire together to steal Pym's shrinking technology in order to save the world from what all these Marvel movies seem to need the least, more technology. And we're changing it up a little today. We have a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Horacio. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Horacio is my old roommate from college, and he considers himself a pseudo comic book nerd.
Yeah, and since you consider yourself a pseudo comic book nerd, why don't you tell us, what did you think about Ant-Man?
Actually, I thought it was like a huge surprise. I didn't expect to like it, especially a good pick-me-up from Avengers Age of Ultron. So I was pretty happy about this movie.
Yeah, well, it's just such a step back from all that epic crap that we've seen for, it's been, like 8 years now? It was so nice to see such a small, simple little heist movie.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, I really have to agree because, like, I just, Marvel of late has been, like, kind of, like, giving us these tie-ins to the Infinity Stones and Thanos, and it's kind of getting, like, formulaic, and it's, like, really boring. Michael Douglas's performance in this movie is top-notch. Like, he's been, like, he's reprieved himself from Hollywood for quite a while, but, like, he's just on point in this movie.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I actually really like the relationship between Michael Douglas and his daughter Hope. So it was nice to see this father and daughter relationship, and different from Iron Man, between his father and
Howard Stark and Tony Stark.
Yeah, so I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, and it just goes to show, like, this movie has a really good balance of comedy and action and, like, the little drama scenes. Like, there was no point where I felt like there was a lull, which was a good movie. Dude, I think Paul Rudd is the most adorable person in the world after this movie. Like, like all his other stuff, like, I really enjoy him. Like, he's just a really good actor for me in terms of, like, comedy, and I haven't really seen a lot of his dramatic roles, but he was just so well balanced in this film.
Can we just please talk about his body at the moment right there? It made me, while I was eating the popcorn, very discouraged to eat one more bite, and I was like, no.
It was flabby.
Yes, that was kind of
a lot of muscle for this movie.
Yeah, it was strange seeing him with a nice body, because it's like seeing your, like, little frumpy cousin, and all of a sudden, I'm so used to him being in a dopey, silly kind of role. And it was weird. It was weird for me seeing him like that. I thought there wasn't enough Paul Rudd in this movie. I feel like he wasn't as cutesy and dopey as he usually is, and I would have liked a lot more of that.
Yeah, but you have to understand that kind of character of Paul Rudd is not who Scott Lang is.
Well, yeah,
like, he's playing someone that's, is funny, but he's more serious. He's more determined as a father. So Paul Rudd brings all that range into this movie, I think, and he balances well. Like, it comes off just as boyish charm for me.
I guess that's true.
Well, like, maybe I'm just being like a little man crush right now, or I don't know, but Paul Rudd.
I guess it's time to talk about the stuff that we don't like, and we'll be starting with an actor, Corey Stoll. He was so vaudeville villain in this movie. He was so dramatic, and I just didn't like it.
Yeah, it seemed like they were trying to go for, like, this, typical bad villain motifs in the movie. Like, he's always wearing dark clothes, he's bald.
Why does every villain have to be bald?
Every villain is bald in this fucking universes. And, like, he is rich, and he's just, but, like, the acting, like, I don't, it seemed like it was just a plateau for me throughout the whole movie, but he's supposed to be developing, like, this psychotic break, so it didn't make sense.
I did not really like his character at all either.
I really didn't enjoy the ragtag team that follows Scott Lang, like, T.I.'s character. Like, what's T.I. doing in this movie?
It was so funny.
Like, why is he in this movie? And, like, he makes enough money. Like,
You just wanted something extra.
Is he a fan of Ant-Man?
He has a history of just showing up in movies.
Yeah, like just showing up, and it's just like so weird. Like his character could really have been a puppet. Like talking.
So I thought Michael Pena, unfortunately, is playing another stereotypical Mexican, but I think he did a really good job. He was funny.
I didn't like Lewis.
Really?
I didn't like Lewis. For me, it was over the top. He felt like a Mexican Sambo.
I have to disagree with you on this one. I really liked Lewis's character. He brought this funny, new feel throughout the film. Especially when he had to explain his little stories, which
yeah, I mean,
just
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, but like I know they use him as a comic relief, which is, you know, it's fine to propel the story, but it's just too much towards the end. Like it was just like, oh, he's on screen again.
And then you started laughing every time he started in the end of the.
Well, I was laughing, but my heart was breaking.
Since you're our special guest today, why don't you go first? What score would you give Ant-Man?
I would give it a 4.5. The only reason I did not give it a 5 is because no movie's perfect. They had some flaws, so the extra 0.5 was Paul Rudd. Just a good specimen to look at. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. It was an adventure movie. It was fun.
I give this movie a 3 out of 5.
Really?
3 out of 5. Yeah.
Wow, so low.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but...
I would have to give it a 4 out of 5. I agree with everything you said. I think that if Marvel's going to continue to constantly make us go see these movies, they need to keep doing different concepts like this, interesting stuff. You know, smaller movies, bigger movies. You know, I'm very excited about Spider-Man. They're saying it's supposed to be like a John Hughes movie. That, you know, you got to keep doing stuff like that to keep
reinvent it.
Yeah,
like, tell a story, but reinvent it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I just want to, you know, thank Horacio for being here today. It was a real pleasure to have you.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoyed it.
You're welcome to come back anytime.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Hopefully something else comes up. We'll have you here too.
Yep.
And I want to thank you guys for watching as well. Please comment below, subscribe on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and thanks again, guys.
See you.
Bye.